where like you really bought little tiny beanie bag bears and you thought you were gonna sell them for thousands of dollars? You dumb as fuck. You so stupid for that. Like,
when I was a kid, my mom took me to like.
Did you bang them?
No.
Is this the Will Smith? Is this the Will Smith thing? Did you fuck me when I do it? Please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me.
I think we should just do something fun and casual, since our last videos have been kind of serious.
Very excited about this one.
So we're just gonna talk about our favorite things.
So
our favorites. Whatever our favorites are.
Very excited about this one. I feel like they've been way too serious. And I had a very real fear that I was going to get Will Smith every time. That's my biggest fear with these videos, is that I'm going to get Will Smith.
And I'm just going to go into like...
Yeah. Like with the love
Bam,
life.
this is the guy I'm cheating on you with.
No, not that. But just like... Just being blindsided, I guess. Which this isn't live.
Isn't that what she was talking about?
Oh yeah, she was talking about like full blown having an affair. But I don't think the interview started that way. I think they were just talking about their marriage. And then all of a sudden she's like, yeah, I've been cheating on you for however long.
No,
like,
that's not how it went.
You think he knew?
Yes, they talked about it.
Why was he crying then?
Because it's so sad.
I don't know. I just, like, with the love languages one, I guess because it was our first one, I had a real fear that, like, at any moment you were going to be like...
I thought we were having a fun video.
I know. Sorry. I don't want to get...
We're going to start over.
Yeah. Got it? No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to get Will Smith. It's fine. It's not. We have a good marriage. Okay. Alright. Favorites.
Alright. Let's start out with just something easy.
Lay it on me.
Who's your favorite band?
I don't know why I'm thinking about this song. Blink-182.
Okay.
Blink-182 is 100% my favorite band.
Okay.
I think they completely encapsulate what punk rock is, which is my favorite genre. I think that they're like... They take the music incredibly seriously, but they don't take anything else seriously. Like, they don't take themselves seriously, they don't take the label seriously, the videos, and everything is just kind of like a fun, jokey time, but they take the music extremely serious. I think that's what punk rock is.
So they're obviously doing something right.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Even though they seem like they're just...
Yeah, because there are great...
having fun and joking, but
yeah.
like they're obviously...
But, I mean, yeah, but the
working
music...
hard and, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Because you look... man. I feel like a good counter to them is, like, Green Day. I think Green Day is, like, a really good punk rock band, but, like, they're just taking it a little too serious. And that's not what punk rock is. Yeah. Punk rock is about fucking off and having a good time, and, like, I think Blink just does it perfect. They're the perfect punk rock band. Love them.
Yeah.
Did you say favorite band or favorite musician?
Favorite band?
Alright, favorite band to you then. If you want to do favorite musician, you can. Actually, no. Favorite band. Because I have a different favorite musician.
You do?
Yeah, I have a favorite musician, and then I have a favorite band.
I don't know if I have a favorite band.
Really? I thought I knew who your favorite band was. In my mind, I have who your favorite band is.
Who?
Do you want me to say it, or do you want to say yours?
I mean, I feel like I was going to say Blink-182.
Really? I was going to go Red Jumpsuit Apparatus for you.
Yeah, they used to be, I feel like.
I feel like you... I don't know. I feel like you turned me on to them, and I feel like you still talk about... They've been dead for... They're not dead. But they haven't made music in a long time. You still talk about them.
I feel like I just say Blink-182 because they, like, are timeless. Like, I still listen to them. I still like all their songs. Like,
hell yeah.
So I would say Blink-182 probably.
That's fine. Blink all the way.
When I was a kid, my mom took me to, like...
Did you bang them?
No.
Is this the Will Smith? Is this the Will Smith thing? Did you fuck Blink-182? Please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me.
When I was a kid, my mom took me to, like, pretty much any concert I wanted to go to. she would not take me to Blink-182 because she heard a rumor that they play naked.
Oh my god. That wasn't even them. That's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Is it?
But people think it's them.
But yeah, she like heard a rumor from like somebody, you
No.
know, and she never would take me. I'm like, come on.
Red Hot Chili Peppers performed with tube socks.
Probably like one song, one like show or something, not every time.
No, one time.
But she thought, she had it in her head that Blink-182 was always going to be naked. And I'm like,
So
do you
funny.
understand how many people wouldn't go then?
Wow. Imagine how many people would go. Just to see, like...
I guess I'm thinking of like
Yeah.
teenage girls and their moms. Like,
Well, yeah, the
'cause
parents,
at that time,
but...
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So never got to see them live, but that's okay.
I saw them live...
Or yeah, we did when we were adults, I guess.
Yeah, well, I've seen them live twice. Was it twice? Or was it once?
Was it twice?
Yeah, it was twice. Because we saw them once, and remember it was the worst concert of all time, and then we saw them with Lil Wayne. We saw them twice.
No, it was the same concert.
No. You don't remember the first time we saw them, and it was a complete shit show the entire time? I talked about it on that other video.
Oh yeah, but who else was there?
Just like
Blink-182 and...
people you'd never even think of. It was,
Okay.
I forget who even opened for them.
I guess
But
it was twice.
We've seen them twice, yeah, 100%.
And we saw Travis Barker with MGK.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I got to see them still.
Yeah. I've only seen them as an adult. Yeah, I saw them twice, though. Alright, so who's your favorite, just artist? Favorite musician?
MGK.
I knew you would say that shit. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry to disappoint you.
No,
Who
it's
else am I
fine.
gonna say?
Oh my god.
Like,
that's who you look. That's who you look. I don't care. Whatever.
I feel stupid because I'm not a bandwagoner though. Which is gonna sound like I'm just a bandwagoner.
No. That's like they don't understand like the history of I've seen him probably what 15, 16 times, probably more than that.
Yeah, we saw him in Baltimore when
He was no one.
there was like 400 people there.
There was like 40 people there.
Yeah,
that was like a
we've
cramp
seen him
of a bar.
since literally the not the very beginning.
I
but
would
like
say the very beginning.
pretty close to the beginning.
Oh fuck yeah! Back when he was doing
way
like,
before he was on the radio, way before he was like famous at all.
That's why
So-
I have. I don't want to seem like I have a jaded ass thing about MGK, but it's just like everybody I hang out with is just like has
Obsessed.
has
We're
MGK
obsessed.
tattoos, is obsessed, is fucking all they talk about. And like he is a good artist. He does make good songs. His social game is not so good. He does make good songs though. A lot of his songs are amazing. But it's just like when people are just like throwing it in your face for years, it's like, guys, shut the fuck up. He's not even that good. Like that's where I'm at.
He's good.
He is good. He's a good artist. I'm not gonna say he's not, but it's just it gets thrown in my face too much. That's fine. MGK is your favorite artist. That's
I
fine.
mean, that's your opinion, I guess.
Did he get thrown in my face all the time? I said he was a good artist. Yeah, he's a good artist. He's not the best, but he's
Okay,
good.
who's the best?
The best?
Uh huh.
The Johnny Cash.
Yeah, but do you really like that many of his songs?
No.
Okay.
Not really. No. Honestly.
Okay, so
I like him
you
way-
like him as a person, but do you even know more than like 5 songs?
No.
That's your favorite artist.
I know his like entire life story.
You're gonna bitch at me about saying an artist that I've seen for 10 years, but you're gonna say an artist that you literally don't even know more than 5 songs for?
I like Johnny Cash.
Okay.
I like Johnny Cash. He's one of my heroes.
Okay.
He's one of my heroes. Along with Michael Collins.
He's not an artist.
No, Michael Collins is one of our heroes though. Always shout Michael Collins out every chance you get.
Michael Collins.
Michael Collins. Alright, next one. That's a shout out to an old video.
If that's your favorite artist, then that's fine. But
Well, now I feel like I want to say something else because now you. No, I'm not. Johnny Cash is one of my heroes. I love
see,
Johnny Cash.
so I feel like this is a question. Do you define like your favorite band or your favorite whoever as like because they have your favorite song or because you like the most of their songs? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like it's preference. Preference, really. Because, like, I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. Like, my favorite actor, I don't think he's the best actor. I don't think he has, like, a ton of range. I think he does play... My favorite actor is probably... It's either... It's probably, like, Daniel Day-Lewis or Adam Driver. I love... Dude, Adam Driver is really cool. I love Adam Driver. But my favorite actor for a long time was Daniel Day-Lewis. But, like, Daniel Day-Lewis has no range. Daniel Day-Lewis is...
What is he in? Who is he?
That's kind of fucked up.
I'll probably know, but... Like...
You won't, because he's in, like, very specific arty... There Will Be Blood. Did you see that? Gangs of New York. You see that? Abraham Lincoln. You see that? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. But, like... He plays pretty much the same
guy every time.
He is a fantastic actor, but he does play like pretty much the same guy. But like I don't need the crazy range and like now he's funny, now he's dramatic.
That's what I mean. Like for artists and bands and stuff, like it seems like you like Blink-182 just because you like them as a whole. Like you like how they are, you like their personalities, you like that they don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
But, like, do they have your favorite song?
My favorite song is by Blink-182.
Okay.
So that's Stay Together for the Kids is my favorite song.
Okay.
So that's...
It works out.
Yeah. But, like, there are definitely artists that I listen to, like, 20 of their songs. Like, Olivia Rodrigo, I think Olivia Rodrigo has more songs that I love than Blink-182.
Okay. But you still consider Blink-182.
But Blink-182 is
just
still...
because as a whole you like them better.
Yeah, I just like their vibe, and punk rock is my favorite genre. But, like, Olivia Rodrigo, I'll listen to the entire album from start to finish, and I'll be like, these are all fucking great. Blink-182 has bad songs. I mean, they do.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think it's just more...
The whole vibe.
Yeah, the whole vibe.
Okay.
That's how I feel. So your favorite... Who's your favorite actor?
Will Smith.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. No, Will Smith's great. Will Smith is fantastic. But I feel like we don't ever, like... Well, I guess you are a big Fresh Prince fan.
I love Will Smith.
Really? I feel like we don't watch his movies that often.
I've seen so many of his movies.
I guess. So what's your favorite, like... Give me like some, like, top 3 Will Smith movies.
Oh, God.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Probably Pursuit of Happiness. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. That movie was good, but, like, it also was, like, really dark. It was, like,
yeah.
It was, like, really depressing the entire time.
It was a good movie, though.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It's just really sad.
I can't even think of all of his movies
He did do a good performance.
The only other movie I can think of is Hitch. For some reason.
Hitch is great.
I like
Hitch. Hitch is a great movie.
I feel like Hitch is just one of those movies that if it's on... I Am Legend. For sure.
Throw I Am Legend is there. Like,
yeah.
Come on, throw that shit in there.
I Am Legend, Pursuit of Happiness, and I would probably say Hitch.
Yeah.
Hitch is one of those movies like you literally can just throw on like every time it's on.
Yeah, that was a great movie. It's hard to do like goofy comedies and like make them last the test of time, and like Hitch is like that.
Fresh Prince is like that. I do not know one person born in the 90s that does not like Fresh Prince.
Oh, everybody does. That's hard too, to watch those shows like now,
And
like,
then you can still watch I Am Legend, and you don't think about him as being Fresh Prince.
yeah, like,
You know what I
he
mean?
can be funny and he can be dramatic.
Yeah.
And he can be like the tough guy.
Yeah.
He can do all the roles. Like he has the insane range that I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I feel that. Yeah, Will Smith's definitely great. I put him in there. Now I'm just thinking of all
See,
his
like,
movies.
but
He
I
does
feel
have
like
so
an
many
actor
good
that,
movies.
like, I just have seen all of their shit is Adam Sandler.
But see, Adam Sandler, he's like what I'm.
But he's not, like, my favorite because
He's the same
he's
guy.
the exact same guy.
But that's fine. Like that.
That's fine.
I
And I
like
still
that.
like Adam Sandler, and I still like a lot of his stuff. But
Yeah,
that's why I just would consider
because you respect.
Will Smith
You respect the
my
craft.
favorite.
Yeah, you think.
Because I feel like if like Adam Sandler's gonna come out with a movie, like I automatically just kind of know the vibe. You know what I mean? Like if Adam Sandler just posted like on his Instagram, oh, coming out with a new movie next year, period. You can already kind of like assume like sort of what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Will
If
Smith
Will
is,
Smith did that, like you would have no fucking clue.
Oh yeah, he's
It could be funny, it could be sad, it could be like
Yeah.
anything.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, the range is important.
But I feel like I still would say Adam Sandler's like my number 2. Just because I've seen so many of his movies.
Yeah.
And like Wedding Singer is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Wedding Singer is probably, I would say, like top movies for me. Also.
And I've seen it like 5,000 times.
I've seen it like 1,000 times. This shit's great.
I feel like, am I the one that introduced you to it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've watched it 1,000 times with you. You watched it like 4,000
I don't
before
know
me.
why I like
and then you
it
watched
so
it 1,000
much.
with me. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. But yeah, I said what? I said Adam. No, I said Daniel Day-Lewis. But then my number 2 is Adam Driver because of what you're saying. I think Adam Driver can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Adam Driver be just like dramatic. I've seen him be funny. I've seen him be the tough guy. Adam Driver can do any role. I think he's probably my favorite actor now. Daniel Day-Lewis is kind of like, I don't think he's acting anymore. He's kind of done. But yeah, I understand. I get what you're saying. You like them. You like Adam Sandler. He is just that guy, but you like him for being that guy.
Yeah.
And then you like Will Smith for the range. That's what I'm saying. I
Mhm.
like Daniel Day-Lewis because he is Daniel Day-Lewis. But then Adam Driver does everything. So that's, I get what you're saying. I love them.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, man. See, this is another thing. Like, is it like, because now you have
I
me,
know what you're gonna say.
you have me
Is it
thinking
like
in that.
something you can watch?
Yeah. You got me now thinking like, is my favorite TV show the show I can watch every single
Yeah.
day, or is it the show that had like the biggest impact on
Well,
me?
you can just say both. Because I feel
Okay.
like they can both be your favorite. Because I feel like I can't answer things.
In a one-track mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the greatest show ever made was Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan is, and like with Attack on Titan, I hate those people that like try to push a show on you, and you're like, like it's not like for me. You're like, oh, you just don't get it. Like you just don't understand. Like I hate those people. I am that guy with Attack on Titan. There is no possible way that you can watch Attack on Titan and it not just like fucking explode your head. It is such a good show. It's amazing. And I have such a hard time getting anybody to watch it.
I mean, I feel like I gave it a solid, like... 8 episodes.
You watched 3 episodes.
No,
Yes,
I
you
didn't.
did. You watched 3 episodes.
No, I did not.
Of a 5-season show, you watched
I
3.
watched more than 3.
You watched 3. You watched 3 episodes. It was... You should really go back. Alright, but that's... I think Attack on Titan is the greatest show ever made. I'll die on that hill. It's not Breaking Bad. It's not Game of Thrones. Those are fantastic. It's Attack on Titan. The show that I watch every single day is Seinfeld.
Okay.
I think Seinfeld is what started reality TV. Seinfeld was the original... Seinfeld was the original show that took the premise, you can just shoot people living their everyday life, and it's entertaining. Like, people...
Yeah, but reality, the definition of reality TV is there's no script.
But back then, people didn't know that. This is before the real world. This is before the challenge. Seinfeld was like, hey, we can just film ourselves doing our lot, like just going to the coffee shop, fucking off in my apartment. Like, we can film ourselves doing that, and people will watch it. Like, Seinfeld invented reality TV. It's pretty groundbreaking, honestly. Like, it's a good show.
I don't think it invented reality TV, but I guess.
I guess, okay, you like the real world invented reality, but like Seinfeld was doing it before the real world. But at that time, nobody knew.
Seinfeld was fully scripted.
Because
it wasn't real.
Yeah, but
whatsoever.
Like, honestly, the real world wasn't really real either.
Reality TV really isn't real either, but...
I think Seinfeld was the first representation of... Like, yeah, it's scripted, but like, not really. It's scripted of like, okay, we're gonna go hang out at the coffee shop. Okay, we're gonna go sit in Jerry's apartment and like we're just gonna riff and like crack jokes and like.
All right.
I think Seinfeld invented reality TV. I don't know. What's your favorite show? Best and, well, I already know the one that you. Go ahead.
See, I feel like Breaking Bad really, like, I would probably say Breaking Bad, because I feel like it started my, like, show obsession with, like, binging shows and getting excited about shows.
Yeah, that was when you realized, like, shows are,
this
like...
shit is really good.
Like, it's better than movies.
Yeah.
Like, shows can hit in a way, yeah.
And I feel like the whole idea of it, I felt like was, like, really good.
Oh, yeah, Breaking Bad's fantastic. Breaking Bad is one of top tier, 100%.
So I would say probably Breaking Bad. And I would actually enjoy going back and watching it again.
Yeah. We honestly, I think we grew up in the golden age of television. I would say, you were like right out of college, and that's when it was Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and Game of Thrones were all running at the same time. That was honestly, in my opinion, the greatest age of television ever.
Yeah.
The three just all-time shows running at the same time, like, there was nobody that wasn't watching two of those shows.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Which I still love Grey's Anatomy
Dude,
too.
Grey's Anatomy, yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite shows.
People want to hate on it, but like...
It's so good.
You watched it.
You watched
it.
If
Like,
you didn't watch it, you should have.
If you weren't watching Grey's Anatomy, then like honestly, that's a red flag. If you tell me that you have no idea what Grey's Anatomy is, that's a big red flag for me. You obviously have nobody substantial in your life because everyone was watching Grey's Anatomy. Everybody.
It's so good.
It is good.
It's so good.
I fell off. I don't watch it anymore. But there was a good like 7 seasons.
I mean, I can understand like if you're still not watching it, because it's still on, brand new. I mean, it has been, like, you know...
Yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, like...
It's been a while,
but everybody has sat down and watched a little bit. Everybody. I mean, come on. When Danny died? Oh...
Don't just give spoilers. Maybe they haven't seen it.
Well, holy shit. You're fucking late to the game. Like, come on. That Heidi Klum shit, though? Oh, no, not Heidi. Not Heidi Klum. What's her name? Heidi,
Blonde.
Keel? Is it Heidi Keel? What's her name?
Katherine
Heigl.
Heidi Keel.
Heidi Kegel? What's her name? Katherine Heigl. Yeah, Katherine Heigl. Yeah, that was a good season. That was a really good season.
So, yeah, I guess Breaking Bad... I feel like second is probably Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy's good.
But Gilmore Girls is like just the show that I literally will watch like every single night.
That's your Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Every night when we go to bed, she's watching Gilmore Girls, and then when I go upstairs and I go to bed, I change it to Seinfeld. Mm-hmm. We always fall asleep to either Gilmore Girls or Seinfeld.
Comfort. Our comfort zone is just... Because we've seen them so many times, it's easy to just fall asleep because you already know what's going to happen.
I've been watching Gilmore Girls for like... It's like a weird Twilight Zone thing where I don't understand it. I've been watching Gilmore Girls for like at least 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. Like at least at least 15 years, and I still will see episodes that I've never seen.
I don't know how.
Because we just watch it on a loop. We just let the whole season play, and then it'll go.
But like we fall asleep, and then like I'll play it, but then maybe we fall asleep, and then it plays like 2 episodes, and then
all these years later, I'll still like I'll go upstairs.
Because I can just pick up and like I'll just sometimes randomly just like push the remote and like pick like season 4 episode 6.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know or care. Like I just
you
like,
just want it in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'll go upstairs and she'll be asleep, and I'll like go and I'll get ready to turn it, and I'm just like, I haven't seen this, and I'll just sit there and watch it. I'm like, Seinfeld can wait. I've never seen this before.
It's so good.
And I'll just watch the whole episode. I'm like, I've never seen this episode, even though I've been watching this show for 15 fucking years. Like,
see, I feel like Gilmore Girls is one of the ones though that like if I went back and watched it today, like I would probably think it was so boring.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I think it holds up.
Really?
I think the humor, that's what I was going to say earlier, like, it's hard for shows to do, like, Fresh Prince still holds up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those jokes are still funny. I don't think a lot of old shows still hold up, like...
See, I feel like Roseanne is another one of my favorite shows.
No, Roseanne does not hold up. I've watched Roseanne nowadays, it is not... Honestly, it's not very funny. It's
a lot of it's not very funny.
It's kind of
serious.
Yeah, it's kind of just really sad.
It's sad, and it's basically they have really sad, depressing lives. Yeah. And they're just trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah, Roseanne does not hold up. It's like, it's like, oh, like they're poor and like blah blah, but like they're like wretchedly poor. Like Dan like loses his job every other season, and like their bills get shut off. Their daughters are like running around with a bunch of like fuck up boys, and like it's the youngest kid has like a mental disorder before it was like cool to talk about a mental disorder. And I don't think they go about that in a very like cool way.
Why
like
cool? Why would it be cool?
I'm saying like before it was like, I don't know how I'm trying to word that, but like they just seem like they just really are like, yeah, he's like weird.
Brushing off.
Yeah, and like like Jackie, oh my god, every season Jackie gets fucking worse. In season like 1 through 2, she's like really hot, and then like season 4 through 5, she's like a truck driver, and then like season whatever, she becomes like a really sad cop.
Yeah.
And then the later season, she's like the saddest, oldest woman I've ever seen in my life. That show's dark. Fuck that show.
I like it.
I had such fond memories of it, and then when I watched it, like nowadays, I'm like, this is so sad. I don't like it.
I still like watching it, but that's fine.
No, Fresh Prince holds up. Seinfeld holds up. Friends holds up.
Yeah.
You can watch Friends nowadays, and you see like a bunch of people hanging out, talking. No cell phones, no social media. But it still makes sense, and it's still funny.
See, I feel like Friends has basically the same vibe as Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Like, you're just watching them live their lives. Like, nothing crazy ever happens in Friends. Just like Seinfeld. It's just like, oh, we're going to film them at the coffee shop. We're going to film them in their apartment. Like,
yeah.
Why is Seinfeld the only one that's
Seinfeld came out first. Seinfeld came out first.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
It was around the same time.
It was around the same time. Seinfeld came out first.
When did it come out?
I'm not going to look it up, but I know it came out first. Jerry Seinfeld is like 70. And fucking the Seinfeld cast are like 50, 60.
The Friends cast?
What'd I say?
The Seinfeld cast?
I didn't say that, did I? Whatever. Seinfeld came out first. But yeah, some shows still hold up. I'll give it that. Favorite food? See, now this is like, now you have...
It's fucking me up, too. Is that your favorite food you could eat every day?
You really fucked us by doing that.
Or is it your favorite food, like...
Okay.
A special meal food?
Oh my god, you fucked this whole category. now everything is... Okay. A food you can eat every single day and not get tired of it, and a food that you think is the greatest food in the world, you only want to eat it, like, as like a treat, though. So do it like that.
feel like my favorite food to just eat, like my go-to food, is just like a sub.
What the fuck?
Like, I love subs or sandwiches. It's just like
Oh my god. You were born in Michigan.
chicken, tomato, lettuce, dressing, bread. Like, that's so good to me. Like, all together. What?
Do you want me to cut this? Are you being serious?
Yes.
You're being dead serious. Oh my god, that's fucking crazy.
I like subs.
Okay.
Subway's like my favorite place to go.
That's insane to me. I'm having such a weird experience. So you're telling me, like, you're on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
I'm not saying that's my favorite food of all time, but that's like.
And she's
You
like.
said we're gonna talk about 2 categories.
And she's like.
Food you can eat every day.
She's like, so Tasha, you know, what do you like? And you're like, sub, lettuce, chicken, tomato, just a sub.
Yeah, it's
probably
good.
some bread.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what I like, Ellen. That's what I like.
It's good.
Okay.
That's my food I could eat every day.
Okay, sub. I remember that. Sub.
I feel like you already knew that.
I honestly didn't. I mean, we both like subs, but I didn't know it was like that high up on the fucking list. Like,
I just feel like pretty much anywhere I go, if I don't know what to get, I just get like a sub or a wrap or something.
I feel like I've never been at a restaurant with you and you ordered a sub. That's never happened.
Well, a sub is harder to get at like
Yeah.
a sit-down restaurant.
All right, you go ahead. What's your now your best food out there? Don't say sub. Don't say sub. I swear to God.
I don't know. I feel like I really do like crab legs,
Crab legs are good.
but like I hate the process of like dealing with the crab legs.
Crab legs are like a treat.
Like if somebody could just bring me the plate like already done.
Oh my god.
But I feel like that's also like kind of the best part of crab legs because like you have to
You gotta earn it.
work for it.
You gotta earn
it. Like it wouldn't be as good if you didn't have to earn it.
I like a white bread sub and I like to earn my dessert.
It's a dessert.
That's a crazy thing to say. Dude. Oh my
What's your favorite food?
I don't
Freaking
know.
chips and dip?
I don't know. I don't know if I should just go like super casual like you did, or if I should just like.
You should just go with what you like.
I don't know.
You don't have to base it off of mine.
You have my head spinning right now. I don't know. Your answer was so
Just 'cause
weird.
that's it.
Your answer was so
I'm
weird.
sorry.
I guess like I don't even know what I like anymore. Like this is. I guess like.
I don't understand.
So
How did my answer affect what you like to eat?
Your answer was just so weird. I don't know. I just never in a million years thought you were gonna say either one of those things.
Really?
I never thought.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. Just not that. Just not that. I guess like. I guess burger. Do I go burger for my everyday food? Because now I feel like.
Do you?
Well, because I feel like every time we're out and I'm at like a restaurant, I just go safe. I just go burger. Because I feel like I've said it, like, you can't mess a burger up. I feel like just a nice, good burger with some fries, that's, like, a go-to meal, like.
Okay.
Oh, maybe, like, sloppy joes. Sloppy joes and tater tots is a good one. Like, burger and fries or sloppy joes and tater tots, or, like, just something like that. Like a bun, some meat, and something on the side.
So a sub.
Oh, my God! Oh, my... No. No. Don't do that. No.
So sub, I just like vegetables on mine and you don't.
No.
Just because I worded it in a sub form, you think it's crazy, but you fucking say burger and sloppy joe. 2 buns with something in the middle. But I'm insane.
Pass.
I'm insane.
Pass. Pass. Let's just go to the next one. Let's just go to the next
Well, what's
one.
your favorite food that's like fancy food?
A sub. It's a sub.
Whatever.
It's a sub.
Whatever.
Oh my god, because now like I want to say like lobster, but you said crab leg, so like I feel like I'm flopping.
Why do you have to go by what I said?
I don't know.
Go by what you like.
No, you're so in my head. I can't. I can't get away. I don't know. Your answers are just like really in my head. You fucked me up for this category. Let's just move on to the next one. It's
Okay.
burger. It's burger and lobster.
Okay.
Sub crab leg burger lobster.
Okay.
That's where we're at. Next one. Favorite musical.
Musical? I can't say I'm a huge fan of musicals, but
I could name like 5 musicals I know you've seen.
I've seen them, but I'm still not a huge fan.
Really?
I mean, not really.
What about like
I've seen Grease, it's alright.
I was gonna say Grease.
I don't know. I'm not a huge. I feel like.
I guess I already had one like fucking queued up, so that's why I was like so keyed to like ask it.
I find musicals kind of cheesy.
So it's like, I guess to a smaller degree, would you consider like a Disney movie like a musical?
I guess.
So maybe like throw that in like.
But they're not all musicals.
Nah, because I feel like your favorite Disney movie would be like a whole other category.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to go into. Alright, if you have nothing, then I guess.
I don't have a favorite musical. I don't really love musicals.
That's crazy. You've never seen like Chicago or like High School Musical or. You ever think that High School Musical is a complete ripoff of Grease?
Yeah.
I thought that the other day, and I was like, how has nobody fucking called them out for that?
Yeah.
It's a complete fucking ripoff. Like, it's fucked up.
I already know what yours is.
Do you really? That's great. If you guess it, I don't know what.
What do I get?
Babe, if you guess it, I'll give you anything you want. That's real.
Anything.
Anything you want, I'll give it to you. If you guess my musical right. That's a lot of pressure.
Really?
You really think you know my favorite musical?
Yeah.
That's so random. I feel like we never watched it. Okay. Go ahead. What is it?
Sweeney Todd.
Oh! It is.
Yes.
Dude, Sweeney Todd.
See, I knew it.
Sweeney Todd is such a
What
good...
have we not talked about? Like, I feel like we already know all of our favorites.
Yeah. I really didn't think... I didn't know your favorite foods, like, really shook me up. I didn't like that. And I didn't...
That's such a common thing.
Honestly, I feel like I haven't known anything.
Alright.
I knew Breaking Bad was, like, I would say top 3 for both of us, but I didn't know that was your number 1.
Alright.
And
I guess I just pay attention.
I didn't
to
know
you
Will
more than you
Smith.
Pay attention to me.
You didn't know my favorites either. Like, actually, you knew Attack on Titan was my favorite show. But that's because I talk about Attack on Titan constantly. I talk about my shit, like, constantly. I feel like that's why you know mine. Sweeney Todd.
Well, I'm gonna bank that anything I want for tomorrow.
Cut that part. That doesn't count. Sweeney Todd is such a good musical, though. Favorite Disney movie?
See, I feel like I like Lion King. I'm trying to think if there's one I like more than Lion King. I don't know if there is.
No.
Lion King's so good.
For me, it's Lion King.
Yeah, Lion King's so good.
And, like, it's not just because I'm old. Because, like, I've watched Frozen. I thought
Frozen's, like, the new most
Lion
popular,
King.
Like, but...
I watched Frozen, but, like, honestly, I just found it, like, I know it's going to sound crazy, but, like, I just found it really, like, unrealistic.
Yeah.
I know that's great, like, oh, it's a children's movie, but, like, it just was so unrealistic to me that, like...
Not that Lion King's realistic. But...
I feel like Lion King, well, I mean, I guess it is a little unrealistic, but, like, just, I don't know, it just seemed really dark. Like, you're just gonna lock your daughter in a room for her whole life?
Yeah.
While your other daughter is, like, running around trying to, like, play with it? Like, it seemed really dark to me.
Yeah.
I was like, parents would not act like that. Like, that's shitty. I don't know, like...
Yeah.
It was a good movie, but just that part like really hit me the wrong way. And I guess I have other ones that I'm fond of, like Lilo and Stitch. I remember I really liked Lilo and
I don't
Stitch.
know if I've ever actually seen that full movie.
Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. was a really good movie. I've seen like a lot of.
Fox and the Hound. Is that Disney?
I'll count it as Disney.
I think it is.
Yeah, I mean I've seen others, but like, man, Lion King had everything.
Lion King's so good.
Lion King really had everything.
Nemo. That's a pretty good one.
I didn't watch Nemo until I was like in
An
my
adult.
late 20s.
Yeah, me too. I think it came out when we were older.
No, it came out.
Yeah.
We were like 18 when that shit came out.
Oh.
It
We
came
were
out.
older though.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't watch it until it had been out to like it was out for like 10 years before I watched it. It was alright.
freaking Toy Story. We watched that like.
Oh,
Toy Story 3.
Oh! I'm changing my answer.
Really?
Yeah, Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, dude.
Which technically is considered Pixar, but it's
I don't care.
Disney.
Toy Story 3, I forgot about that. Thank you for saying that.
We watch Toy Story every single day.
I feel like I watch it so much that it just like I try to
We
forget.
block it out.
Yeah.
We
Dude,
just block it out.
dude, Toy Story 3 is so good. So good.
It really is pretty good.
Toy Story 3, yeah, is amazing.
The Toy Story whole franchise is really good.
Yeah. Two is a little bit weird.
2 wasn't my favorite, but
And four was like very forced. I didn't really like 4. You could tell they made 4 like just to do it. But 1,
Did you hear they're coming out with 5?
yeah, they're coming at 5. 1 and 3 were just fucking gold. Especially 3. Oh my god, 3 was good.
Yeah.
I could make a whole video about 3. God.
We literally cried.
Oh,
Almost.
Fuck. I still almost cry every time.
I know.
That scene with the incinerator, that is the most powerful scene,
I know.
honestly, of like any movie I've seen.
I know. It's so sad.
Dude, they're just toys. And like, they're just going down
You
the incinerator.
literally feel their like heart.
They're just like panicked. They're like, what do we do? What do we do? And he's like, Woody, what do we do? And Woody's just like, we're gonna die, bud. We're gonna die. And they're just like, they're like, what do you mean? And he's like, give me your hand, like, we're gonna die. And they just accept it. They just hold hands and they're like, we're gonna die together. They accept that. Like, oh my.
It's so sad.
That moment is insane.
It's so sad.
To just see somebody panicking for their life and you just put your hand on them and they're just like,
You're just like, there's nothing we can do.
it's over, bud. Like, we're gonna die together. Just, I'm here with you. Let's die. And they're just like, okay, I'm ready. Like, that's insane. In a fucking kids movie. Oh my god. Toy Story 3. Yeah. God, I'm glad you brought that up. That's. I guess we said favorite Disney. What's your favorite? We've done a favorite actor in Disney. What's your favorite just regular movie?
Well, I mean, I said Wedding Singer, but trying to think if I have like a serious favorite movie.
I have one if you want to go first.
Go ahead.
No, I feel like I always say it's Gangs of New York, but I feel like I just feel like that's one of those things where like no one's gonna watch it, no one's gonna like it. I would say Dawn of the Dead. I would say the Zack Snyder cut, the Zack Snyder remake of Dawn of the Dead, I think is, in my opinion, a perfect movie. I really do think. I know I have pretty like niche taste. Like a lot of people don't like what I like because I'm kind of like an art like dude. But I really think Dawn of the Dead is a perfect movie. It has
I feel like
everything.
we should watch that tomorrow because I know I've watched it with you like when we were like
Young.
teenagers, But I feel like I don't even remember it. And if that's your absolute favorite movie of all time...
Dude, it is, I swear to God, it starts as a horror. It starts as a horror movie. Because it's like this premise of like...
Well, don't tell me, because I'm going to watch it again.
No, just let me brush you. Like, it starts as a horror movie. Like, it has everything. It goes through like 4 different genres, and then it peaks. But like, it starts as a horror movie, because obviously like... the infection just starts, and like that is scary. Like a zombie gets into your house, and you know nothing about zombies. Mm-hmm. You have something in your house that wants to eat you, and it's like covered in blood. Like it's scary. It's scary as shit. Mm-hmm. It starts as a horror movie, then it morphs into like this like mystery thriller, where like you get out of your house, you're escaping, like you don't understand what's going on. You're trying to like, it's just this fast paced thing. Then they get to the mall. And it's like, it becomes this like reality drama of just like all these strangers living in a mall, like coexisting, like going through the stores, putting clothes on, and like raiding the liquor, and it's like, what the fuck? Then it just turns into like a full blown action. Then you have like hundreds of zombies in the horde, and it's like, okay, now it's an action movie now. But then like, towards the end, it kind of shifts into like this romance, because like you formed all these bonds from like living together, and like obviously the teenagers hook up and the adults hook up, and like it's just so many like journeys and layers on top of it. It's a perfect movie. It is 100% a perfect movie. Zack Snyder, Dawn of the Dead.
That makes sense.
Everything there's just nothing that you won't find in it. Whatever you like, you will find that in this movie. And then Ving Rhames is... Ving Rhames.
It's like sci-fi, just from the whole like zombie thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just everything. And the main dude in it, I don't know how I've never seen him in anything except for Dawn of the Dead. And I don't know how. He gives a 10 out of 10 performance. I don't know how he's not like a mainstream actor. He just did that movie and then never acted again.
Never had to. He was just
I guess.
He's like, I acted in every movie I need to act in.
He's like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, but like better. Like an actual believable character. So good.
I want to watch it now.
Oh, it's so good. I'll watch it with you tomorrow.
Okay. I can't think of mine. I don't
sorry.
know why.
I was like so enthralling that like you didn't have time to think. I'm sorry.
I really just can't think of my favorite movie.
Is it Wild America?
Yeah.
That movie was crazy. Watching that movie again, I was like, this is insane. Like,
isn't it so good?
90s movies are so different than like movies
I
nowadays.
mean, yeah, it's cheesy and like it's not like very realistic, but like it's so good.
It's just
for a teenage girl, that's like such a good movie.
Oh fuck yeah! It was a good movie. I liked it, but yeah, it's just like.
But nobody's ever seen it. Like it doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's.
Literally, it doesn't exist anymore.
No, I had to.
What did you have to do to find this movie?
I had to go on a fucking treasure hunt, dude. I went to like 5 different video stores.
Okay, so I've been talking to him about this movie our entire life.
I thought she was making it up.
Our entire life since we were 14, I've been talking to him about this movie, and it was my favorite movie of all time.
Yes.
I used to watch it every weekend when I went to my dad's. We went to the video store, and I would pick it at the video store to rent every single weekend. And my dad was like, I'm sick of like renting this movie like 60 times.
Yeah.
Like, but I just loved it so much. And then I met you, and like I was like, we have to watch this movie. Could not find it anywhere.
Exist. It doesn't exist.
It's not online. It's not on streaming services. It's not even like it's nowhere.
Nowhere.
Like if you look it up, it's just like nowhere.
I think we tried to search, like just Google search.
We tried to buy it. We tried to rent it. Like you cannot find it at all.
It's on nothing.
And I think I read like they just didn't ever like transport it to like digital, so it's only like physical copies. So like it's not digital anywhere. So like it's impossible to find because there's obviously no video stores anymore.
I thought she was making it up.
Yeah.
I
And
thought
it's
she-
I swear to God, I watched this movie like 500 times.
I thought she was like remembering another movie and like just being like, oh yeah, I think that was like this, and I was like, you're remembering like two movies together. Like you're not. It doesn't exist.
No, it was
And
my favorite movie. So
we eventually found it though.
So go ahead and tell the rest of it. How'd you find it?
For Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, I was like, okay, maybe I can find this movie. So I went to. They're not gonna know like where we live and shit, but I went to our like local video store and I was just like, hey, do you have this? And they're like, no, I've never even heard of that. And I was like, that's pretty insane if the video store guy's never heard of
Yeah.
it. So I drove to another city, just like 10, 15 minutes away, not a big deal. But I was like, hey, like, do you have this? And he's like, no, I've never heard of it. So at that point, I'm like,
I'm fully making it up.
I've lost hope. I was like, she's making this up. I was like, the fact that now like no one has heard of it, I was like, she's 100% making it up. So I'm like on my way home. I stop at one last place. I'm like, hey, do you have? I assume it's a VHS.
The only thing I ever saw it on was VHS.
Because as we said, it's so old and it never got like transferred to anything. I was like, I assume. So I'm just like asking these people, hey, do you have the VHS? I asked the final dude, hey, do you have the VHS of Wild Country?
Mm-mm.
Wild America. I thought it was Wild Country. I thought she
that's
was...
probably why they didn't have it.
Well, because Wild Country, Wild America, I don't know if you've explained the plot. It's like these three brothers, and they go on this, like, animal documentary adventure with each other. And, like, I thought that she was thinking of Wild Country, the actual animal documentary, and she was just thinking, like, hey, remember the Tim the Toolman kids? Maybe they were in... I thought she was just combining shit and making it up.
No.
So I asked the final dude, stop at the video store, hey, do you have Wild America on VHS? And he's like, no. He's like, I do have it on DVD, though. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, put it on DVD? And he's like, oh, yeah, it was like within the last year of movies that were put onto DVD. And he, like, happened to get a copy. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, can I rent it from you? And he was like, no, it's in, like, my private stockpile. It's, like, this really rare thing that, like, nobody's heard of and shit. And I was just like, yeah. I was like, nobody's heard. I was like, it's rare as shit.
Nobody can find it.
And I was like, well, can I buy it from you? And he was like, no. He's like, it would cost, like, so much or some shit. And I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's a fucking DVD. I was like, I'll give you, like, $20 for it. Like, stop being a loser. But he let me rent it. And he made me give him, like, my phone number. And he called my phone. He was like, okay, I'm going to rent this to you, but I need your phone number. And I was like, all right. So I wrote my phone number down. And I was like, here you go. And then he made me pay him, like, $10. And as soon as I handed him the phone number, he was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and, like, called me. And I was like, yeah, that's me, bud. And he was like, just making sure. I was like, oh my god.
See, this movie's good.
I was like, these aren't top secret.
This
This is
good.
a shit movie from the 90s. Like,
It's good, though.
he was so weird about it. Like, the movie was so fucking rare. But yeah, then came home, watched the movie. The first time I had ever seen it, after hearing it from her for...
Which was the best gift you've ever given me?
Oh, it was big. It was big. Good for me, but...
It was good for you.
But it was...
Like, I opened everything.
Dude,
And it was just like the movie with, like, popcorn and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just dying because I was so excited. Because we couldn't find this movie for 10 years.
I didn't believe it existed.
And we hadn't talked about it in like 10 years. So I was like dying that you even remembered.
Dude, the plot was so... if there is anybody watching this and you've seen Wild America, that's fucking insane. No one's seen it.
Please, if you have, please tell us.
But, like, it opens up... It's three brothers. And they're like wildlife enthusiasts, whatever. And it opens up. And, like, the two older brothers are just chasing the younger brother through the woods.
It's kind of like... It was almost like Jackass.
Yeah.
In
and
the beginning.
They catch
it's like
him.
they're just doing all this crazy shit to him.
And they, like, they strap him, like, upside down above a pool of water with, like, fireworks and shit. I'm like, they're gonna fucking kill this kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy.
Like, the beginning is almost like a little mini, like, Jackass they're doing to their little brother.
They're doing really dark shit. And they're like, eventually, like, they're like, yeah, we need to go film, like, Wild America. We gotta go across America and film all these animals. So, like, the ages are what? They're like 13, 15, and 17? Is that fair? They're all still in high school.
Yeah,
right?
they're pretty young, yeah.
All three of the brothers, they just leave.
Yeah.
They just leave home and just go across America filming animals. They just leave. Like, can you imagine? Just all three of your kids that are in high school, you come home, they're like, yeah, we're going across America. Like, see you later. In the 90s, no cell phones, no GPS, no nothing. Your kids are gone. You lost all three of your kids.
Yeah.
It's like, what the like, dude, 90s movies are crazy. You can just do whatever the fuck. That would never happen nowadays. There would be a nationwide manhunt for those kids. And they called their mom from a payphone.
Payphones, yeah.
And
once every
and the only
3 weeks.
The only thing she said, she's like, "Where's whoever the youngest one is?" They're like, "Do you have the youngest?" And they're like, "Yeah, he's here." And she's like, "Okay, as long as he's safe," and just like hangs up. Like, dude,
it's like, oh, you haven't seen him in 3 weeks. Just
like,
wanted to make sure he was
the other
there.
kids are still in high school. All your kids are in high school. They're still young. She was just like, as long as the youngest one's okay, you're fine.
Yeah, you're
and
making this sound like shit. It's a good movie.
No, it was a good movie, but it was just really crazy. Like, there was so many, any 90s movie, there's plot holes.
In 90s movies, though, like,
You
you
can
look
do-
it back and be like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, back then maybe, but like, oh my, like nowadays, knowing that there's like cell phones and GPS, like, losing all three of your kids in one day is...
Oh, yeah, that's a little dark.
And then they call you from a payphone, they're like, yeah, we're doing a documentary, we're not coming home. I'd be like, what are you talking about, dude? You have school. You have school tomorrow. Like, it was a crazy movie. It was good. It was a good movie.
But then we, like, didn't... I think we were, like, late turning the movie in, so he called us both.
Dude.
You must have had to give him, like, 2 numbers.
He was blowing me up. He was like, dude, bring my movie back now. I was like, okay, I'm coming. Like, I gotta go to work, dude. He's like, I need that movie.
Like, we were, like, not even that late, and he was blowing us up.
I was like, dude, this movie is worthless. Like, no one... I'm probably the only person you're ever going to meet in your life that wants this movie.
I'm sure nobody else ever asked to see that movie.
No.
Because nobody else knows it existed.
Yeah, he was really freaking... He's like that dude that, like, collects Beanie Babies. It's like, yeah, these are going to be worth so... Those Beanie Babies aren't worth shit, dude.
Yeah.
I know you think that they'll be worth money someday. No. Beanie Babies are worthless.
I've seen so many Beanie Babies at the 25-cent bin in the garage sale.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, back in the day, yeah, they were hot, and, like, people thought that, but,
they were
like...
cute, but, like, eh.
No. Our kids are going to be saying that about Bitcoin. Like, we think Bitcoin's fucking great. Like, dude, 10 years from now, people are going to be like, you really just bought fake money on the internet? You're dumb as fuck, Dad. Like, so that's what we say about our parents. We're like, you really bought little tiny beanie bag bears and you thought you were going to sell them for thousands of dollars? You dumb as fuck. You so stupid for that. Like, you so stupid.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, well. Those are some of our favorite things.
Yep.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
You have to drink.
Oh, okay.